Imagine a Marvel movie that no one expected to shine, but ends up being amazing, maybe the best film of the year. Thunderbolts is an epic surprise, full of emotion, action, and a message as the credits roll, and the question stands, is Marvel back? Stay with me to find out in this video with no spoilers to the movie. Hey everyone, welcome back to Luso. I'm Paulo, and this is where I talk about movies, comics, and everything that excites us about superheroes. If you are new here, please subscribe and turn on the notifications so you don't miss my future reviews. Today we are diving into Thunderbolts, and I promise no spoilers, just my opinion in this video. So with that being said, let's get started. Thunderbolts is without a doubt a fantastic surprise and, I dare say, the best Marvel Studios movie in years. In a year with big names like Captain America and the huge hype for Fantastic Four in July, no one expected that this movie, often seen as the underdog of the Marvel's lineup, to be so incredible. Thunderbolts not only beat expectations, but might be the best written Marvel movie since Avengers ENDGAME. Sure, Deadpool and Wolverine was epic and a visual and emotional spectacle, and Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is still my top MCU film post-ENDGAME for the emotional impact and the story, but there's a key difference. The Guardians were an established team with deep connections built over the years. Thunderbolts, on the other hand, introduces a new team still forming, making its emotional impact unique and, I dare say, unexpected. And no, I didn't forget about Spider-Man No Way Home. That movie is amazing, but it leans heavily on nostalgia. If you look critical, it has flaws that nostalgia hides. Thunderbolts stands out for its strong script, carefully crafted moments, and a writing that grabs you from start to finish. One of the film's biggest strengths is its powerful message, which I didn't expect from a story about villains and anti-heroes. Thunderbolts tackles themes like depression, mental health, and the inner struggles we all face, because no one's immune to those, right? What's impressive is how authentic this feels. The moments are never forced or shallow, and seeing flawed characters fight to find their place in the world carries this message brilliantly. Since May is Mental Health Awareness Month, the film's timing is perfect in that point. It handles these real issues, showing the emotional way each character carries, and also connects with us, the audience. Whether you're a comic book fan or just want a good story, the character development is spot on, which is often missing in the latest movies of Marvel. Another win is the villain, the Void. As a big fan of the Sentry from the comics, I kinda was nervous about how Marvel would bring this complex character to the big screen, with near limitless powers and a strong duality to the MCU. However, Thunderbolts delivers a solid and visual stunning introduction that stays true to the Void's comic accents. If I'm picky, and I am about Sentry, I wanted a bit more of his chaotic destruction. Still, for those new to the character, this adaptation is more than satisfying. It's eye-catching, really. The Void's portray, with incredible visuals and epic fight, captures grandeur. One particular scene had me holding back from jumping out of my seat with excitement. But Marvel is clearly Sentry's best for the future, and if they play it right, he could become a major MCU star, maybe even Marvel's Superman, because fans have always compared the two for decades now. I'm also relieved they cast the right actor to play the part. Originally, Steven Yeun, the Glenn from The Walking Dead, was set to play Sentry. I'm so glad that didn't happen. Don't get me wrong, the actor is amazing, but Sentry you'd have gotten would have been very different. In my view, Marvel made the right call, and the result honors the comic character, even if it's a bit surface level for his first appearance. They are clearly setting him up for more. Secret Wars is coming, so.
We are the Thunderbolts!
Can't call ourselves that.
God, thank you.
Now, about the rest of the team. The director does an amazing job here. He gives every character a chance to shine, balancing screen time for this diverse group kinda perfectly, and each gets a standout moment with well-placed flashbacks, exploring their past, and also troubled personalities. If I had to point out a weak spot, I would say that Ghost feels a bit sidelined, but the team is so strong that it doesn't ruin the experience. The art of the film is Lena Belova and the Just Wolf. Florence delivers a stellar performance from start to finish, and she's amazing, she's incredible. The story is mostly told through her perspective, making us connect even deeply with all the characters. Every scene with her is a treat, and their interaction with Red Guardian are just perfect, blending big emotions with just the right amount of humor. And speaking of humor, Thunderbolts nails it, where recent MCU films have just struggled. The jokes fit the story, don't break the dramatic tension, and leave room for serious moments. Red Guardian is the main comic relief, we all know that, but he has a depth beyond being just the team's clown.
Yeah, so full, so filled.
Bucky Barnes, however, a backseat in the story, kinda makes sense. This isn't his moment to shine, we already have a lot of Winter Soldier, and he acts like a bridge between the old guard of the MCU and the new generation, a transition that was done with skill, with his Winter Soldier history. Bucky feels like passing the torch, and I think he will have a big role in the future, especially in Secret Wars. For now, he fits perfectly in the shift. Yes, and I think it's cliche, but Marvel is back, baby. The Thunderbolts entertains, moves you, and beyond that, leaves a message that sticks with you long after the credits. I give this movie a 4.5 out of 5 stars. It's not a perfect 5, because as a Century fan, I'm picky about my favorite character. This movie is out, so rush to the theater. It's worth it. It has been a long time since I was this hyped about Marvel. If you have seen it, tell me in the comments what are your thoughts, and if you agree with me or think I am really off. If you're deciding whether to buy a ticket, let me know if this review helped. Stay tuned to the channel because I'll do a full breakdown including the post-credit scenes, and the second post-credit scenes is one of the longest in the MCU history and has huge implications for the future, splitting into at least 2 directions for the upcoming project. So with that being said, if you liked this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, it really helped the channel grow. Thank you for watching Nerd Luso, I'm Paulo, and I'll see you in the next one.